4,000 support workers walked out of Salesforce last year. Their replacement never sleeps, never strikes, and answers half the calls. This year alone, 120,000 tech workers lost their jobs. Companies keep naming the same reason: artificial intelligence. But when economists opened the books and checked the numbers, they found something strange. Some stories don't add up at all. This is Future Files. Case number 2. The jobs artificial intelligence actually took, and the ones it only pretended to. Let's open the file. Since 2023, American employers have blamed artificial intelligence for roughly 175,000 job cuts. Oracle cut 21,000 people in 12 months. Meta dropped 8,000. Intuit removed 3,000. 17% of everyone. Restructuring, efficiency, reallocating resources toward artificial intelligence. Translation: the machines are ready. You can go. But which jobs actually disappeared? Not predictions, not panic. Real people, really replaced. We found 3 groups. Here's case 1. Customer service. The first job artificial intelligence truly conquered. Not in theory, not someday. Measured, documented, and already half-automated. Salesforce shrank its support team from 9,000 humans to 5,000. Their agent platform now handles half of all interactions. 63% of customer questions get resolved with no human involved. Satisfaction scores? Roughly equal to human agents. Read that again. Klarna built a chatbot doing the work of 700 agents. The chief executive bragged about it on national television. Why customer service first? Because that job is pure conversation. And conversation is exactly what language models were built for. Remember that number? 700. This file gets reopened later on, because Klarna's story soon took a turn nobody bragged about. Across the industry, 45% of customer service tasks are now considered automatable. The phone queue may never sound human again. Case 1. Confirmed. Customer support really is shrinking, permanently. But the next group never saw the machines coming. Case 2. Translators. Researchers now rank translation as the single most exposed job in America. 98% of its tasks overlap with machines. Duolingo, the language learning giant, cut 10% of its contractors in 2024. The reason? Machines now translate content. 1 year later, the chief executive announced the company would go artificial intelligence first and gradually stop using human contractors. The backlash was instant. Users threatened to quit. The executive spent weeks explaining that full-time employees weren't actually being fired. Notice the pattern. Contractors first. Freelancers first. The jobs with no badge, no benefits, no headline when they quietly disappear. Copywriters, transcribers, basic graphic designers report the same story. Fewer gigs, lower rates, clients asking for edits of machine draft. Case 2. Confirmed. With a twist. The freelance economy took the first hit, and almost nobody count those losses officially. Case 3 is different. Case 3 is the one that should worry you, because it targets the first rung of every career. Entry-level office work. Data entry, scheduling, basic bookkeeping, document processing. The tasks every beginner used to learn the ropes on. 27% of workers with bachelor degrees now sit in highly exposed jobs. The machines came for white collars first. Junior programmers feel it too. Coding assistants now write the routine code that beginners once learned on. Fewer entry jobs follow. Intuit called it reducing complexity. Oracle called it deployment across operations. Different words, same arithmetic. Fewer humans doing routine work. The latter still exists, but someone quietly removed the bottom rungs, and the people who needed them noticed too late. 3 case files, 3 groups of real losses. Now comes the part of this story the press releases never mention. In early 2026, Yale's Budget Lab and Oxford Economics went looking for the great replacement in national employment data. They found nothing. No measurable trace of artificial intelligence displacing workers across the whole economy. The wave wasn't in the water. How can both be true? Thousands of confirmed cuts, but no national footprint? The answer has a name: artificial intelligence washing. Companies cut jobs for boring reasons: overhiring, higher interest rates, weak sales. Then they blame the robot. It sounds visionary. Even Sam Altman, the man selling the revolution, admitted it. Some layoffs get attributed to artificial intelligence that simply aren't. Wall Street rewards the story. Say downsizing, your stock dips. Say artificial intelligence transformation, and analysts call you the future. Now reopen the Klarna file. The chatbot doing 700 agents' work? Quality dropped fast, and customers complained very loud. Klarna started hiring humans back. The company that starred in every automation headline quietly admitted the machine couldn't do everything. Meta cut 8,000 jobs, then moved 7,000 people into new artificial intelligence roles. That's not replacement, that's reshuffling. So the truth sits between two lies. The machines took everything, and the machines took nothing. Time for the verdict. The verdict, Part 1. Artificial intelligence rarely takes whole jobs. It takes tasks instead. And some jobs are mostly tasks. If your day is repeating conversations, translating text, or moving data between forms, the water is already at your ankle. Verdict, Part 2. The official numbers hide the real victims: contractors, freelancers, and beginners who never appear in layoff statistics. Verdict, Part 3. Be deeply suspicious of both headlines: the apocalypse and the all clear. Both are stories someone profits from. The pattern from every past technology wave is consistent. Jobs change shape faster than they disappear. But changing shape still hurts. The safest position isn't a safe job. It's being the person who runs the machines, instead of racing against them. Salesforce support agents who stayed now supervise the agent platform. Klarna's rehired humans handle what the chatbot can't. New layer, new leverage. So this file stays open for now. The first jobs have fallen quietly, at the edges, exactly where nobody was watching. Here's the question that matters for you. How much of your workday is repeatable? Be honest. The machines will be. Drop your job in the comments, and we'll tell you what the data says about it. Every file gets answered. Next time on Future Files, who actually pays for artificial intelligence? The trillion-dollar bill nobody wants to talk about. If this file earned your attention, subscribing costs you exactly one click, and it funds the next investigation. Fair trade. Sources for every number are in the description. Check them. Never trust a video that hides its homework, including ours. This was Future Files. Case number 2. Closed. Follow us so you never miss the next file. See you inside.